Hello everyone out there, it's your girl Maya and you are now tuned into MadameNoire. All about me. I was 17 years old when I actually recorded that song, and I was 18 when I released it. Baby, hell no, it's not the way it goes. It's all about me. I had no clue, exactly what I was singing about. I didn't live that out just yet in my life, but I enjoyed being that character. Everyone wants to be grown, when you're a teenager, and that gave me the freedom, so I enjoyed it. I guess it attracted a lot of attention publicly, so I went with it and owned it. The first deal, is usually not the best deal, and you're trying to get on board and execute an opportunity or take advantage of it. It was not the best deal for me, but it was an opportunity of a lifetime, and it might have been my only opportunity. But I was blessed to have two parents in my household. My mother read books, Donald Passman books, and I didn't sign anything until I was 18, so I had a whole year and a half at least to learn a little bit through my parents and supervise me as well as manage me. I made more money as an independent entity and artist than I ever have in my lifetime being a major artist, selling millions of albums, charting, at #1. What's going on with that? You keep 100% of your money when you're an independent artist. You might make 10 cents to 14 cents if you're lucky per album after recoupment. I think I've always had a strong hand in my image and decisions, but there have obviously been lots of opinions from egotistical producers. That can be a very challenging conversation to listen to about yourself in front of other people. Well, I made the conscious decision not to sue my record label who accidentally released my album, to step away from the major label system. I made the conscious decision to go independent in 2007, late 2007, and since then I released 7 different independent projects. When someone walks up to me and says, "Why'd you stop singing?" I didn't stop, I'm so sorry, but I haven't stopped. I have been grinding, and I pay for everything 100%, so the grind is nonstop. I love dance, I don't stop dancing. That's actually how I work out. If I can't go to the gym, I'll be dancing, just in my little place, in front of my mirror, or go to a dance studio, because it doesn't feel like work. Being that I performed at strip clubs for years now, it's social media generation. Nothing surprises me anymore. You could be minding your business or Mother Teresa, for years. And if you blink the wrong way, you on drugs. If you breathe the wrong way or wear the wrong thing, you're pregnant. It really doesn't matter. So if you have 16 bars of fun on stage, like you do everywhere else on every other platform, and you take it to a strip club, of course they're gonna drag you through the mud. But I can't control, what people say on social media. It's quite funny, and it is entertainment in itself. I'm actually taking group classes for acting now. It's one of my passions. I've been in some things and on a boutique level just to get my feet wet, and a couple of lead roles, and it's been really great, but I've always wanted to study. Yeah, I've had a coach privately, but now I've gotten the courage to join a group class, and I don't care what other people think about me and messing up in front of people, regardless of being a public figure. I've always wanted to work with Usher in the studio. We've performed together on the dance tip, but Usher's a dancer. I'm a dancer. We sing, he's soulful, so I've always thought that Usher would be the perfect counterpart to work with in the studio and on the dance floor. I'm not dating. I know that's like the politically safe answer that everybody gives, but no, I'm not dating. I was in a relationship a couple of years ago, but I have to give that a rest and dedicate all of that time that I invested into myself. I don't think being in any industry has anything to do with that. I just think it has to do with individuals and where they are in their lives and what they're defining things as, But loving yourself first is key. Yeah, there have been some crazy folks, but I'll, sit down and have a conversation with them and elaborate on it. So this dude at a train station one day came up to me and wanted to talk to me, but he ended up pulling out his private parts. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for you. All you need is Jesus. Okay, you want my number? Okay, 1-800, etc., etc." But we elaborated and kicked it for a minute, after that. And I was praying right there in the train station with him. And I said, "God bless you. You need to save that for somebody special. Don't give yourself away like that. You need to get to know somebody." Either way, I had a conversation with him after he, disrespected me. I didn't do all this hollering and everything. I'm just like, "Who are you? Do you know who you are?" And I was very positive with him, because there's something going on with people that do crazy stuff. That's a good question. As individuals, and especially as women, we're always very critical of ourselves, and we're always picking things apart on what could be better, and it's usually based on, what we're fed and how we're supposed to look, which is always half airbrushed anyways. And it's just not realistic, but it can be a critical situation of criticism that makes you feel really bad. The body does not stay here. It's your soul that matters, So it really depends on the dynamic and the type of situation. Fans, I don't mind all of that, good, bad, and different, but people close to you, when we start getting into that conversation, I get a little bothered.